Hey there. Today I'm going to talk about self-love. Self-love can be tricky. Sometimes we might be doing something for ourselves, maybe working out more, eating a more healthful diet. And that can be loving. But if we're approaching it with the sentiment that, you don't look good and you need to do this, or, you better eat this food, otherwise you'll just never be healthy. Something like that, negative speak when it comes to doing things that might strengthen our bodies or nourish our bodies. These things can be great, but it's how we approach ourselves when we're doing whatever we're doing to bring love and acceptance, compassion, understanding. And this is not about letting ourselves off the hook. Well, it sort of is. It's letting go of self-blame and self-criticism and speaking down to ourselves. That type of letting ourselves off the hook to just say, you know what? Let's do this because it would be nourishing for the body. It would feel great. I would love to feel great. What would I love to feel? And how can I do that for myself? And to really appreciate ourselves and ask the question, what's something loving that I could do for myself right now? Or what's the most loving thing that I could do for myself right now? And to pay attention to what feels loving and what feels like, okay, I'm being taken care of. I'm being appreciated by myself. To really turn towards appreciation and gratitude for who we are, honoring that with respect, paying attention to feelings and having compassion for ourselves, and then doing the things to help ourselves feel better, to really take action in order to facilitate healing. It can go so deep, and there's so much we can do, but it really starts with that idea of, can I truly appreciate myself? Can I have compassion for myself? Can I be kind to myself? And to start with kindness and compassion and allow that to begin to grow. And when we do these things, when we practice self-love and compassion, we begin to feel better. I know that I do, my clients do. It's a ticket to feeling better. And if you're an overgiver, if you find that you give compassion and love and caring to everybody except yourself, it's time to bring it to you. And to begin to understand that when you fill your own well in a loving way, in a caring way, you'll feel much more satisfied and happy. And it's not about not helping other people. It's about not over-giving or stressing yourself out and then feeling resentful. Because those things are not really loving to ourselves. So it's finding the ways that you can love yourself. And doing this every day, because it will change depending upon what you're experiencing, and just to get that practice. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. So right now, we're going to do some tapping to encourage self-love. So starting at the side of the hand, breathing deeply, and just notice how you feel as I talk about self-love. Notice if you feel any resistance. Just notice whatever you're feeling, and notice where you feel it in your body. So even though sometimes it's hard for me to love myself, and I can be really hard on myself sometimes, I accept myself and how I feel. I don't always want to love myself. Sometimes I don't think I deserve to love myself. And even though that happens sometimes, and I can be kind of mean to myself, I accept that that happens. And I accept myself. So even though I might struggle with loving myself, because I have in the past, I'm open to finding ways that I can love myself. I can appreciate myself. I can nourish my body. I can have compassion for myself. There's so many things, so many ways I can show myself self-love. What if it's easier than I thought? When I criticize myself, I can have compassion for myself. I can have compassion for the part of me that wants to criticize me. I can have compassion for the part that feels criticized. I can be kinder to myself. I can start in the way that feels best to me. I can honor who I am. I can respect who I am. I can do loving things for myself. There's so many ways I can show myself love. And maybe one day I'll fall in love with myself. Nice, deep breath. And just notice how you feel. What's the most loving thing you can do for yourself right now? It doesn't have to be complicated. Ask yourself that question often. And do it over and over and over again. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.